What's going on, my fellow autists, and welcome back to the most regarded place on YouTube. Now, 6 months ago we covered the one and the only Colby James, who got exposed for being a Shadman clone. And we also covered his really bad responses as well. And unfortunately, the cycle continues with him, as he has now started playing up again. First, he started replying to comments on the original video 6 months ago, as well as going after someone who commented on the video. And after a small back and forth between the two, he makes a video on this person, which was, well...
Just H. Hillenbrand, you are sentenced to death!
How dare you discriminate autism and use it as an excuse? You're pathetic, you lousy lame excuse. Monty, will you let me kill this bitch?
Why don't you fucking leave the internet, Colby?
Shut the fuck up!
Anyways, ever since then, he has been non-stop tagging me in his community posts and videos, and it's quite annoying, I'm not gonna lie. However, he finally uploaded his response to my video, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. Because the responses, just like last time, are, well, I'll just show you the video instead.
Okay, where do I start, guys?
You've always got to start off a video like this with a sigh. That's how you know it's a classic YouTube apology video.
What my boyfriend is talking about is, he's been annoying as BPS, but in a way, he's been trying to explain to him thousands of times. He's stopped crying, you know, CP, ages ago, Will, and in other words, fictional minds.
Yes, you have explained that you have stopped. Amazing. Well done, Colby, but why do you still keep commenting on my videos? This was meant to be done 6 months ago, and 6 months later, it's just continued.
And like my darling says, he's not buying it or taking it seriously. He's just being a dickhead about it.
Okay, so basically on all of his YouTube community posts mentioning me, I've just been commenting the cycle's continuing because it really is. He'll say he stopped doing this, and then I won't forgive him, and that's when he starts getting triggered that I'm not forgiving him for, you know, stopping. Which is basically the whole reason why he's started bringing this up again.
This thousands of times.
How do you not get this? Now, in regards to you saying that I should have never have endorsed you, how was I, or any of your fans, ever meant to know that you were doing that kind of stuff in the background?
Well, duh! If you're gonna say this is an excuse, I didn't know, man. I was young at the time. Okay, you can take that as an excuse all you want, but listen to me. I've said thousands of times, I don't do fucking porn anymore.
You were in your 20s when you started drawing this type of shit. At that age, you should know that what you were doing is not PogChamp. I'm 20 now, and I know doing this is not acceptable. I knew that when I was like fucking 13.
And all you're doing is treating me like a fucking kid.
I'm treating you like a kid because you are acting like a kid. You are mad because me and most others have not accepted you back into the community, and you are throwing a hissy fit over it.
Colby, darling, just calm down. You're not you at the moment. Why are you like this, my darling?
I really don't have any words for him needing to get Yuri to calm him down. It's just, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, baby. I'm just a bit grumpy because it's like I'm talking to a brick wall.
Ironic. Mention that you are right. I can't make you leave. But there is one thing I can do, and that is end your legacy in this community. The shit you have done is the kind of shit that makes this community have a bad reputation in the first place. And that is why people want you out of it.
I think a lot of you are missing the point here. Unfortunately, without me in the Doki fandom, this fandom would fucking fail.
Talk about being in a narcissist mood. Saying that you are the only reason the community is alive is fucking crazy.
Because I'm the one who has brilliant ideas. Like, for example, I came up with the idea of Monica as a bad case of diarrhea.
I don't know if this is just me, but saying this was your idea despite that video coming out 3 years before you uploaded yours is well, fucking stupid. What's your logic here, Colby? Please explain. By the way, as of the 13th of October 2024, Colby has got back to drawing this type of stuff again and posting it on a website called Pawoo. I guess after all of this shit, he still likes him young.
Oh, that is the most dirtiest lie I've ever heard from you, SBPS. The most filthiest lie. You're pathetic.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Like hell I've even used that site. I stopped on the 10th of September, you stupid idiot.
So why does it say in that screenshot you have there, you joined on the 13th of October 2024 then? Please explain that to me. And also, even if it is true that you used it in September last, you still used it after initially being exposed. My initial video came out at the end of August, so you still used it after.
Like, I haven't even used that site for, like, ages.
You're actually a total creep!
Yeah, you're a total poo bum, SBPS. You got poo stuck up your rectum. You obviously can't actually wipe your fucking ass.
On today's episode of the Writer's Barely Disguised Fetish, we have Colby and shit. Yes, Colby seems to have a scat fetish, as if you take a look at his channel, he just loves talking about shit. Oh, and Jess, one of the pictures we found also has a kid shitting in a bush. It is also rumoured SBPS still has some faith in me somewhere, and so does several other DDLC YouTubers. That is a fucking lie, by the way. No one has said Colby's gonna be a best.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, no one has said that. I want to know who you heard these rumours on.
SBPS.
It's just Nova saying he's looking forward to the response video and telling Colby to focus on himself. That's not saying that him or I have faith in you, and to be honest, after this video, any faith I supposedly had left is definitely gone, so congrats Colby, you've outdone yourself.
Sonny, what have you been doing? Have you been smoking crack again?
It's ketamine, get it right.
Long ago, in November and early December, Sonny had a chat to me on Discord, apparently, and he mentioned a certain somebody. You probably all know who this controversial figure is, Shadman. You know, who drawed minors in the past. Well, yes, when he told me about, Shadman, I was completely horrified at what I saw. I know it doesn't excuse me for what I'd done, but after I really saw what actually happened, when I saw what he did to Kane Star's 7-year-old daughter,
I can't believe you put these images in the video. Fuck's sake.
it completely horrified me for life. So it petrified me, and it came to a point where I realised, yeah, you guys were right, and I was wrong.
Okay, he can just end the video there then. If there's nothing more to justify, if I was correct and the others were correct, then this video should have ended, like, now. Or shouldn't have even been made.
That is the reason why I decided, I made my mind up finally, to stop drawing porn once and for all, and to change my ways. That is why, guys, I have now officially considered this optional. That from now on, I'm no longer going to draw porn ever again.
Right, I'm going to clarify this once again. It's not the porn, Colby. It's the ages of the people you put in it. If they were of age, then I really wouldn't care. But the fact that there was children in them as young as 5, fictional or not, is a bad thing. And you should know that.
What I've said is true. I have admitted that. And I've admitted defeat that you guys were right. Drawing fictional cartoon minors was wrong.
Oh my god, thank you, Colby. Now, the next thing he brings up is his argument with Elena, where he calls Elena an ignorant yellow monkey of the Philippines.
She actually had no right to speak to me like that. I mean, okay, she might be right that what I did was wrong, but she had no right to tell me to leave, and she actually was very narcissistic.
This is also coming from the guy who said the community will die if he doesn't make his videos.
To back off, or else I would come after her. Not that I intentionally would. If I was her family, I would take her blooming game consoles away from her. That's what I'd do. And if I was her father, I'd give her 50 lashes on the back. Even though that's a bit harsh, I mean, okay, I'm taking it a little bit too far. That was not right of me to say those things.
That's fucking crazy coming from a guy who commented this on the Michael video.
The reason I'm taking the mickey out of SBPS and Savage Central and the others, maybe not all the Doki fandom, who are not on the list on my shitpost series, I'm trying to take the mickey out of them because I'm only trying to do that so that I can get my retribution served on a platter. I don't mean it like, oh, I've got to serve their heads on a platter. No, not that kind of thing. I just want to tease them and wind them up for all the things they put me through. Like, I'm only doing it to serve justice, okay?
I mean, whatever helps you sleep better at night, I guess. At the end of the day, you went back onto my video, you got triggered over a comment someone made, you started going at them, you made a shit video on them, and now you're mad because I didn't forgive you when I said I wouldn't forgive you. This wasn't even a planned video. It just took Colby 6 months to respond, and this is the response we get. We knew it was going to be shit, seeing as what he was doing in the last video, the stuff he was saying. He says he's changed, he hasn't changed, he's still fucking crying about me not forgiving him and people not forgiving him. It's not even the porn aspect, Colby, now, it's just the way you act because people aren't forgiving you for the heinous shit you done. I mean, some of your responses have just been shit, like the Pawoo stuff. You proved yourself wrong in the screenshot you provided from my video. I mean, I can't even tell if Dirt Thief defended himself better than Colby, but at the end of the day, the cycle of the lolcow will continue. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Let me see you shake.